jazzy entrance indeed there by Ernie Shavers. Loud music, jockeying up to the ringside there and looking very confident indeed. Ernie Shavers from Warren, Ohio. There's a man, almost the perennial challenger for the heavyweight championship of the world, Ken Norton, and he's fought twice for the title against George Foreman and Muhammad Ali. So there we go then, final eliminator for the championship of the world between two really tough men there. Ernie Shavers, the bald-headed fighter from Warren, Ohio, and Ken Norton from California, who has been the perennial challenger, it would seem, for the world championship. He fought George Foreman, he froze that night, was stopped in Venezuela, and then he fought Muhammad Ali at Yankee Stadium, and there were a lot of us at ringside who thought he won. But it really is a great match of explosive punches, 110 fights between them, and managed to stay apart until now. And the left hook is Shavers' best punch, and he's getting through with it very early. Notice the referee from Nevada, Miles Lang, staying well away from it, not calling break every second because they're not holding, they're punching inside. Oh, what a right, I think he's got him. Norton was ready to go under that right hand, he's late to tuckering. What a puncher, Ernie Shavers. Right above me in the commentary position there. Norton looks as though he must go down. He should take a mandatory count. Can he see this round out? I doubt it. I was surprised that Norton didn't go down earlier. He's got up before the count started, but his legs are totally disobedient. The referee, Mills Lang, counted a mandatory 8, it would seem, but Norton never heard it. And the uppercut says it's all over. What a sensation for the 34-year-old Ernie Shavers. Kenny Norton, the tough guy of the ring, who is used to knocking opposition out in one round, was himself knocked out there with a fusillade of punches from one of the most fearsome heavyweights that you'll see in the opening rounds. It's stamina suspect Shavers, but nobody questions his punching power. And there's Norton really wondering what has hit him, and I would suspect we may be watching the last fight of that great world title challenger. The man who a lot of us thought did enough to beat Muhammad Ali. And he came back and he had a wonderful fight with Larry Holmes that went 15 rounds on a split decision. And there's jovial Ernie Shavers, proving to me that he's one of the best heavyweights in the world, even though he's 34 and he's had 64 fights. And here's the slow motion of the finish. A wandering punch there, but he's gone by then, Ken Norton. And that right hand was not as hard as some of the earlier punches. The uppercut there right between the punches. And Norton really struggling for survival. I was surprised he just couldn't grab Shavers and go for a space somewhere in the ring, but there just wasn't room enough for him to get away. One of the most explosive heavyweight fights, 15 stone there, Ernie Shavers, knocking out a man of 16 stone 1 pound, perhaps a little heavier than he is normally, although I don't really think that could have made any difference to him. He was caught early on, he backed onto the ropes too much, he gave Shavers all the opportunities he needed. Norton simply didn't use the ring and didn't protect his chin.
It's the most exciting fight. I've never seen such bombardment. I knew that Ernie had the punching power, devastating as a corner. Which bomb would be detonated first? And as you see in witness in a shocking and devastating fashion. Ernie Shaver KO'd Ken Norton.
Listen to me, Don. The first time you and I worked together, March '74, we saw Norton go in the second round, but that was George Ford.